What a damn circus. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar experience. Last week, I kept referring to this guy as Twasnik. It's not Twasnik, it's Twansack. And we're going to go to the phones. He is on the phone. How are you, sir? Twasnik. There he is. I didn't take him off hold. That always helps. What's going on, sir?
Nothing. Just hanging in there, bro. How you doing?
Pretty good, actually. Now, we are going to be playing one of your songs here in a few, but before we do that, we have a studio guest. He's out smoking, but when he comes back in, I have an odd, off-the-wall question that I have to ask you that he came up with. So, just bear with me. Twansack, tell me a little bit about your background, man. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, man. I started originally from Wichita, Kansas, right there in the 316, man. And, fresh out of college, I had an opportunity to have a relationship with Greg, the Hitman Williams, at 93.9, and took a song over to him, really just trying to get his feedback, Wasn't really thinking that it was just going to jump off, and the song was called Cadillac Love, and he put it on the radio, and the rest became history for me, man.
Awesome. We've got Twansack with us today. He is joining us live as live can get. Originally from Wichita, Kansas. Now you're living where? Phoenix, Arizona? Is that where you're at?
Yes, sir. Right in the middle of the desert.
Why did you go to Phoenix from Wichita?
Well, it was kind of like destiny, man. When I had all the success with the record, when all the record labels was out trying to sign me and whatnot, I had the opportunity to go and do a few shows with DMX. And at that time, DMX was living in Arizona, and he was just telling me, man, Arizona's a gold mine. It's right next to California, centrally, located. And for a guy like yourself, he was like, stay independent. And, this was a good independent market. So I came here to test the wings and, rubbed a lot of shoulders with the cats here in California, man. And it's just, at the end of the day, Jiggy, all I was trying to do is just, expand from, in Wichita, Kansas, and Kansas in general, we didn't have a lot of outlets. So, I just wanted to be a pioneer in trying to create those outlets so that way, our Kansas can be heard.
Now, Kevin Seg has joined us back in the heezy fasheezy, as I used to say, and he was asking me earlier. He was like, "Well, who are we interviewing?" And I said, "Well, Twansack." And he's like, "Is he a Japanese black guy?" You're not a Japanese black guy, are you?
Man, tell him he needs to let me smoke on something he smoke on. Kevin's
trying to figure out the headphones. He's trying to figure out the headphones, but you should hear me. You can adjust the headphones over there on the old coffee table there. We're a lovely fun bunch today. It is the Sunday radio show, and however,
I love the humor. The humor is part of my nature, man. And Twan. My name is Antoine, so that's where the Twan came from. And then just the sack part of it is just when I was in the streets and hustling, trying to make a name for myself. I always you can call me up at 1 o'clock in the morning and get something to smoke on, so to ease your mind. And
well, hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to get our headphone situation figured out here. I'm gonna play your song, Game Time. When we get back, we'll talk about Game Time.
We back again. This is Game Time. I want y'all to repeat after me. When I say woo, you say shock. Woo, woo. When I say woo, you say shock. Woo, woo. Culture ready to win. It's for the win. Culture ready to win. It's for the win. Culture ready to win. You gotta win. You gotta win. It's for the win. Culture ready to win. It's for the win. Culture ready to win. It's for the to Wichita, y'all, this is Shaka Ball. Black and yellow, now believers back to shock 'em all. March Madness, navigator, shocks and shot it all. Till we beat number one Gonzaga Bulldog. Charles Coke Arena, nothing but the best fans. Shout out to the Woo Shock and the Pep Band. A new marshal start the town, Greg, you the man. Players, thanks for taking Wichita to the dance. This is game time. This is what we came for.
It is
to lose.
It's a hell of a deal.
This is what you came for.
We don't want to play the whole song here on the air because we want people to go download the damn thing. Twan Sack with us today. Now Twan Sack, Kevin Sig has got his headphones on, and I'm going to ask you the question again, and I want you to give me the answer that you that you gave me a second ago. It's fantastic. Okay, when I told Kevin Sig, our in-studio guest today, which, by the way, our friends at Radio Xenu love the hell out of Kevin Sig. They love the Pip song. They've been playing the crap out of it on Pip's Friday night show, so it's good stuff. But here's the deal, as they say. Kevin, when I told him, he was like, who's our first guest? And I said, it is rapper, Twan Sack. He's the guy that I called Twanzik last week. And he's like, oh, Twan Sack, is he a Japanese black guy? And I'm like, I don't know, we'll ask him. And so, Twan Sack, I'm going to ask you the question once again. You are not a Japanese black guy, or are you? Okay. Oh, you're okay. Well, somewhere in the. Okay. Well, I gotta mess with the shenanigans here. Twan Sack, can you hear Twan Sack now? Say something, Twan Sack. We're gonna do this on the air. I don't know why.
What it does?
There he is. Where does your name come from there, Twan Sack?
Man, well, my name is Antoine Richardson. That's my government name.
Oh, government name. Hello.
Name, baby.
Approved.
Yeah, government name. So,
Approved.
Yeah, I like it.
yeah.
You come mix it
And then, I mean, just being real honest, the SAC, the SAC part, growing up in the volatile streets of Wichita, man, sometimes you don't have an outlet. You have to find an outlet. And I was hustling out there, and everybody just started calling me Sack in the streets. So it kind of just stuck, put the Twan Sack together, and then as I got educated, once I graduated from college, I just took the Sack part of it and just changed it to succeed all challenges. You know what I'm saying? So Twan succeeds all challenges when you break it all the way down.
Right.
Hey, Twan Sack, what was your degree in college? Were you doing music, or what were you doing, buddy?
No, my degree was actually in business.
Oh, you're in the music business now.
Look at that.
That's the way to go. Music is the best, buddy.
You're a big time music, big heavyweight out there in the music business. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, I've just been blessed. I was able to play basketball in college. Basketball paid for my full ride. I got a bachelor's degree, and once I got out of college, I just wanted to control my own destiny, and I always done music. And while I was in college, everybody was just like pushing me to do music, and so I just started taking them serious, and I put in the same effort that I learned from basketball, the determination and the drive, and I just been blessed to open up the doors for Wichita.
Do you have fun, Twan Sack? Do you enjoy doing this, man?
Man, I love it.
There you go. That's all on the air. Have you ever heard of Frank Zappa?
That's all Kevin needed to hear.
That's it. I'm all about music too, bro. Oh, I wasn't smoking anything but cigarettes over earlier. Now, earlier today, this morning.
You weren't smoking anything but cigarettes.
Not a while ago, but this morning.
But this morning.
It's like a long-lasting effect there.
You were smoking something else. Hey, by the way, Twan Sack, I got you on the phone. One of Kevin's favorite performers of all time is Frank Zappa.
Yes, the man.
Have you ever heard of Frank Zappa?
He's in Wichita, he has to.
I've heard the name, but I'm not familiar with the music.
He's dead now, rest his soul. He's a genius composer. He did every jazz. Even did a rap called Dumb All Over about the government and the way people treat the earth and stuff, disrespectful. Check it out. Look up Dumb All Over by Frank Zappa. studio version.
Did you get?
You'll like it.
Did you get that, Twansack?
No, I can hear him talking like way in the background.
Okay.
Oh, really?
I can't hear him.
Can you hear me now?
Let me boost him a little bit. So
Oh, loud in my ear.
get him.
Oh, if you get a chance, can you hear me now?
Can you hear now a little bit there? We're making adjustments on the air. I don't know why we're doing this, but we're doing
That's
it.
part of life, dude. Adjustments,
Well,
always.
that's-
Every minute,
that's
every
what-
second of the day.
That's what we're trying to get figured out here.
Can you hear me now, Twan?
Twansack, I've got to move along because I've got another guest I got to talk to. But
Okay.
I definitely want to have you back when we have a little bit more time. my
Sound
friend.
good, brother. Sound good.
I appreciate it, Twansack.
I don't think you heard me.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Twansack with us today. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we are going to chat with Chris Long, who's an author, and then Kevin Sig has some music because I think
An opera,
he brought the guitar. He's got a rock opera he's going to do for us. So
mini one.
we're going to do a mini rock opera today.
The phone takes 3 hours.
That